All right, so here's a problem from WebAssign. And it's on section 2.1. Let's take a quick look at it. So as sales manager for Montevideo Productions Incorporated, you are planning to review the price you charge for clients for television advertisement development. That first sentence doesn't tell us anything happy. You currently charge each client an hourly development fee of $2,300. Wow, every hour. With this pricing structure, the demand measured by the number of contracts Montevideo signs per month is 27 contracts. This is down 2 contracts from the figure last year when your company charged only $2,100. Okay, construct a linear demand equation. As soon as I see this, a linear demand equation, now I go back up and I start looking at information. Here's one. You have development fee of $2,300, and with that pricing structure, the demand was 27 contracts. 27 is quantity, price is 2,300. So let me just make sure I put those correctly. If the price is $2,300 and the quantity is 27, based on this right here, it says price is input, quantity is output. That gives me a point of 2,300, 27. Now, this is down 2 contracts, down 2, so it was 29 when the company charged 2,100. So all of this boils down to giving us 2 points. Now with those 2 points, we can find the slope. So we'll have, let me see, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's 2 over a negative 200, which is a negative 1 over 100, which is a negative 0.01. Now our B value, right? We have to find a B value that goes with this. So let me pull up a different color. Let's go with the lime green. I'm a Seahawks fan. So let's choose any point. I'm going to use this point. And I am going to do y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And in order to simplify, get our equation, y minus 29 is negative 0.01x plus, right, a negative times a negative is positive, plus 21. Add 29 to both sides. And we're able to put in our formula here, negative 0.01p. Notice I used an x over here, but the variable has to be p, so I put that correct. 20, 40, 50. So I was able to find my linear demand equation. Now, fantastic. So I've used all this information to construct my linear demand, and since I've used up all that information, probably the rest of it is just going to build on itself. Let's see. On average, Montevideo bills for 40 hours of production time on each contract. Give a formula for the total revenue obtained by charging P dollars per hour. Well, what is revenue? Revenue is always price times quantity. Price times quantity. Well, our quantity is our Q value. So this will be, wow, this is an hourly development fee of $2,300. So for 40 hours, multiplied by the price per hour, multiplied by the quantity, the number of contracts, and we'll multiply that all together and get a nice magical result with this magic calculator that just appears. So we'll do 40 times a negative 0.01, and we'll have a negative 0.4 p squared, right? Because when I multiply these two by this, p times p is p squared. When I multiply here, 40 times 50, that's 4 times 5 is 20. Add 2 zeros, so that's 2000 p. And just as a reminder, that decimal is a 0.4, even though it's hard to read over here. 0.4. All right. So the cost to, so this is just revenue. This is all income. Now we're going to change it up. Now we're going to look at costs. Okay, so this part here is all about costs. And then we'll sum it up with profit. Okay, so fixed costs, variable costs. This tells us that the cost based on the number of contracts is $60,000 per contract plus $140,000 per month. That's it. That's our equation. That's in there. But now that we have C of Q, what we really want is C of P. We want this to be our input, but check it out right here. Let me go back to my blue marker real quick. C of P. Now we'll take that 60,000, and instead of multiplying it by Q, we want to put in our P, negative 0.01 P plus 50. That's exactly what our Q is. And then we'll add that 140,000, and we can keep going from here. So now we have our revenue based off our linear demand equation. We have our cost in terms of the contracts, and we can rewrite that in terms of cost according to the price, the hourly price that you're charging these people. And then we could use those results, the revenue and the cost, both in terms of P, in order to deal with our profit questions. All right, this video is already longer than I want it to be, so I'm going to stop it.